You already said you started with the basics of personalization quite some time ago. It started with using the correct first name. That's already something. You are now at a more advanced point. Can you explain to us which road you took to be where you are today?
Yeah.
What were the different steps?
Yeah. Well, let's say that personalization and when it was really a buzzword, it occurred already 5 years ago in our annual plans. Every year we were saying, yeah, we should do something on personalization. And we did some things about personalization, the really basic things. But when the move to the more advanced stage of personalization, which we are now, we took, let's say, last year. When we said, okay, we need to move ahead, and then we look for a partner, which is Froomle, and then we just thought about what would be use cases, where would we apply personalization. Then we defined some use cases. Of course, we defined as well some field criteria or measurement points in which we would decide would we go on or would we stop at personalization. And then we just, and I say just, it's not just, but we just implemented and we started doing some things, not always through the whole development stages. It was really something quick and dirty on our sides.
Yes.
We had a use case, we knew what we wanted to measure, and then we just evaluated and then tested again.
Do you have now the feeling that trying to move quickly, doing things, let's say, sometimes quick and dirty, to move faster and to have a first test, do you have the feeling that allowed you to be more successful, to go faster?
Yeah. Well, I always say we try to learn, but it's difficult in a big company. It's difficult. We try to learn by doing. I always say as well, when we break stuff, we try to make it again.
Yeah, I would say actually learning by doing is in business. It's the only real way of learning. You can get informed with books and with articles and with talking to other people, but it's always for their situation. So I would say, and I wonder whether you agree, that the only way to really learn is to do an experiment, see how it goes, and then do it again.
Yeah, of course, because that's what I told as well. Actually, we did an MVP. We tried to isolate something in a use case, try to measure it, then evaluate it. Because otherwise, really in big companies like ours, with complex roadmaps, it's very difficult. When we would work and just put it on a roadmap, we certainly would be implementing it right now, because it would be implemented the right way. And let's say what we did last year was quite some hacking as well on our side, and I guess as well at Froomle's side. So yeah, of course.
Okay.